right, guys, what's going on? This is Jim from Disc Golf Brah, joined by my special guest, Jamie Bean. What's going on, Jamie?
Jim, hello. How are you? Happy to be here watching the Ice Bowl Challenge today.
The 2022 Cranbury Park Ice Bowl, Craig Smolin and company put on an incredible show. Amazing day. Let's go ahead and meet our feature card for round one. First up, we got a local legend, Bobby Cowperthwait, Norwalk, Connecticut. He knows this course inside and out. This should be a good one. Local Frizzak player.
And next, we have Kyle Moriarty, right from Massachusetts. This guy crushes.
The Sultan of Smush, my main man. Next up, this is actually Keith Sykes' first appearance as a Brah, Disc Golf Brah. Keith Sykes, expecting a lot out of this guy. He's going to have a big season.
And Chris Scofield, another Norwalk local.
2018 winner. He knows this course also inside and out. And don't forget about Jeff Cahill. We got a lot of Norwalk guys on this card. Old school player, knows it inside and out. This is going to be a fun round. We got a lot of players on this. It's going to bring us to hole 1, 375, par 3. Obviously, the drone conditions aren't going to match the snowy conditions, but what are you throwing here?
Well, we have that double Mando right off the start. So it's a big hole, though, 375. We're going to want to take something maybe like a destroyer and try to put a little anhyzer on that.
For sure. You can see this tight gap. Bobby's reaching for his Avery destroyer, just looking to put it out there. Use the ice, get a little skip as much as you can.
And you have OB on the left here. So
Fortunate early release goes right out of bounds.
There we go.
That's a tough way to start. Kyle's reaching for this new Synapse. This actually drops tomorrow, Friday. Could be the same day we release this, but this disc is lovely. A little turnover forehand.
Love it.
And this is great to watch.
And it's a safe play, too. You're canceling that OB out. Wow.
He'll do a couple pirouettes on the ice there and nestle up. Yeah, that's a great shot. It's not an easy forehand. 375, it feels like it plays a lot further. Here's Keith Sykes looking like a PD he's got out of his hand. A little low. Gets a nice ground play there.
Yeah, you're going to notice we have about an inch of ice on the ground. So the ground play, the skips, you're going to see a lot of that today.
So our first look at Chris here. Turns us over a little much.
You know what? I like it, though.
Like it, but bad thing about this ice is it skips.
Okay, we're safe.
That's great. Jeff actually made a joke that it landed right in his footprint, and that is safe.
Nice.
Here's Jeff ripping on this tie-dye. Doesn't know if it's a destroyer or wraith. It's looking good, but we know about these discs is they fade hard.
Oh, no.
Actually kisses the out of bounds there, dances around, and lays down inbounds.
Yeah, you're going to see the craziest skips today.
First round, they got to use this ice to their advantage. We see where Bobby went out. They had a little discussion where the kind of line of play was. Finally makes his mark.
You see him push that mini in?
With some power. So this is kind of a tricky up and down, but he makes it look pretty easy. And that'll putt.
Yeah, we'll park it for the par.
Tough way to start the round, OB. He's got a lot to come. A lot of good shots to come. Here's Chris's putt. This is a long one. Just kind of lays it up there smart. Puts it right next to the basket. Definitely a bonus birdie on this one, right?
Without a doubt. A little high.
Keith, little nerves, maybe first Brah putt. This is where Kyle ended up. And this is an awesome birdie. The only birdie on the day. That's a great way to start.
Awesome way to start. There we go, Kyle.
That's great. Confident. There's no better way to start a tournament with a confident birdie. Only one on the day.
And Jeff Cahill.
Good run there.
A little low.
Big putt here from Bobby. Not a long one, but it's important.
Yeah. And I apologize. That was the bogey because of the OB.
That's right. Tough bogey, but it could have been a lot worse, you know? Keith tapping in his par here. You want to get that par. Bonus birdies are great. Bogeys are tough, but they happen. This is a tough hole to start.
All right, we close it out.
Great first hole. I really like playing that first hole. That's going to bring us to hole 2, 355, par 3. A lot of trees. A whole ton of trees here.
Yeah, so we have entered the woods. The next 5 holes are very tricky. Little fairway. It is punishing if you get off of the fairway there is. So play smart. Put it in the middle. Chip up to that basket.
Not only do we have trees, we do have power lines. Kyle's going to his Pathfinder here. This is a 5-speed. Just looking to keep it straight. It's a little more turn. Unfortunately, hits one of those power lines.
Yeah, those will come into play.
That's going to be tough. This is Keith Night Strike. This one's a little more flippy. He's got a couple of these. He's a little more flippy. You get some great turn here, but maybe a little too much.
Just past that telephone pole. Skid up.
Up and down from there for sure. Here's Chris throwing a T-bird. Just want to get it out there, get it straight. Let go. Had a nice line on it. That's the problem, though. You get it too high, you get a tree kick.
Yeah, this is Cranbury disc golf.
Jeff also throwing a T-bird here, Levantine T-bird.
And Bobby stepping up with a T-bird.
Yeah, you'll see a lot of T-birds out of these guys, specifically Brinster T-birds. All right, so this is an important up and down for Kyle here. Finds an outside gap. This is his waffle harp that he throws great. Just hits, unfortunately, it's a late tree. He's got some work left.
He could eat cereal out of that harp, right?
That's the one, yeah.
That's what I've heard.
Trusty. All right, Jeff finding this outside gap. Looking to put it close. This is his Gator 3. Keeps it low.
All right. Stable mid right to the basket.
There we go. So you had the pleasure to play in this tournament. Well, how'd you attack this hole?
Obviously, you want to keep it as straight as possible down the middle, but like you're seeing, you're going to get a tree kick. Even if you're in the middle, that telephone pole could take you out. So I think it's smart just to try to play for the par.
For sure. First glimpse at Bobby's lefty forehand. This is a zone and puts us in a nice spot, nestles right up.
Perfect.
Fun little tool he's got in his arsenal, a little lefty forehand. Keith is going to give this a kind of a baby run, but wants it to sit, and it does, which is nice. He's putting with those rainmakers. I like those. All right, it's a big shot out of Kyle here. All right, kind of half run there. Didn't go too far. He'll take that. Unfortunately, bogey for him.
You see, if you miss the basket, though, you're going to put another 10 feet past it, possibly 20.
Great putt there from Jeff. Big par. Course is great. Putting is crucial, right? You get through the trees, you got to take advantage. You got to get the putt.
Without a doubt.
Nice cleanup
All
there
right.
from Chris. All right, unfortunate birdie bogey from Kyle, but shake it off, keep moving. Nice par from
for
Bobby. This card was fun. So we got 5 people on this card. Kind of a lot of golf going on, but these guys make it enjoyable. It's going to bring us to hole 3, 340. Another super tight one. I favor the forehand on this hole. Put 340 par 3. Kind of a nice fade at the end. What are you throwing here?
Yeah, so when I first look at it, I think the forehand flex is nice, but then I watch these guys, and it's a little different. If you have a strong backhand, it's great to watch hit the basket all the way through.
Yeah, when you know what you're doing, it's not too bad. This is Keith's Night Strike again, same one he threw in the last hole, and this is the line he liked there.
Exactly what I'm talking about. Look at that. Beauty.
Yeah, it's a great shot. Learning from his last shot and kind of replicating it, which is great. Here's Chris with that T-bird again. Wants a little more turn on it.
That's what scares me with the backhand if you hyzer out too much to that left side.
Yeah, left side is tough. Jeff going back to that tie-dye Destroyer Wraith combo, which is a lot of disc for this hole, I think, but I like the way this is moving. Fortunate hits that tree.
Yeah, no matter what, this course you're going to see that. You can have a great toss off the tee, and a tree will come into effect.
Bobby with some great height on this one.
Okay.
It's not a bad
horrible
kiss.
kick.
It's about pin high, just kind of left up there. Shout out to Cue Ball on the catch cam there. Kyle going back to his Pathfinder here. Gets a nice turn on this one.
Oh, the backhand that Kyle has, that snap right after it.
So smooth. Look at that. That's going to putt nice.
That's great. All right, Chris.
Giving it a good run here. Like that. Jeff coming up with a little upshot. Got a couple trees to get around, but puts a nice move on it.
Okay, little floater. Stopped early.
Tough holes to get birdies here. If you get one, it's a bonus for sure. Here's Bobby's birdie putt.
Ooh.
A lot of height. That was tough. Keith with a long look here.
There we go.
That's a great birdie. That's his first Brah birdie. That's great. He'll remember that one
That is
forever.
a nice Brah birdie. Good job, Keith.
Great putt. You see Jeff with his Frizzak putter here. And this is a great putt. I was really impressed by Jeff's putting all day. It's a great putt. All right, big birdie putt from Kyle here. Taking his time.
Oh, Kyle, I wanted that.
Unfortunate miss. All right, move on. Take your par and move on. Good par from Bobby there.
Yeah, like I said, these are the hardest holes. that we're watching right now, so it's going to open up after, say, 7.
Halfway through, we'll get there. Yeah, tough break for Kyle there. That's going to bring us to hole 4. This hole is tight. 371, par 3. Hard to even get a drone through this one. This one is super tight. You got to find the line. You got to get over this rock wall right here and kind of bounce up. Not only is it a tough hole, but the green also slopes away. It's tough.
Yeah, if you can get a backhand down the middle, maybe a mid-range, play a slight hyzer line, that will work for you.
For sure. Keith going with an FD here and gets super sneaky. It's a late tree, but
he's in the middle.
Half the work is done here. There's a lot of work to be done. Chris throwing something nice and low.
I like it.
This is the flight you want. You want to keep it low on this hole. Gets a nice bounce over the rock wall.
That's where you want to be.
That'll at least have a look at a putt. It's going to be a long putt, slopes away, but that's where you want to be. That's a great shot.
All right, and Jeff now throwing what looks like a mid.
Gets also sneaky on the outside line. Great skip, even better than Chris's. And that'll be a look between those two trees. That's a great shot. Bobby going to this Thunderbird, Champ Thunderbird.
Yeah, they're locked in. You could see they're hitting this fairway perfect.
Yeah, you have to hit multiple gaps on here. The first one obviously is close, but what a shot out of these guys. A couple great shots. This is Kyle's Vodum here. Just a little too inside. Great disc, though. Matty Bell Vodum. Released today. So Kyle trying to get up out in here with his cereal bowl harp. Unfortunately,
There's the
hits
harp.
that tree. He's going right back to it. And this is a great shot. Kind of a half bid. Get it up there. Hopefully it stays. And
Yeah,
it
the
does.
basket sits on a hill, so you're just hoping to park it. You will get a slide, especially with this ice, if you have any roll with the disc.
Keith might have got away with one here. I think he was lining up a jump putt. Ends up forehanding his putter.
Oh,
Goes backdoor and nestles up nice. That's a great shot, Keith. Bobby with a jump putt here, hoping it doesn't skip and roll away.
it's a great bid, though.
It does slide a little
no.
bit, but checks up nice.
Okay.
Yeah, this first round is tough. You're putting on a skating rink, basically.
It was also about 10 degrees colder than the second round. It started to warm up later in the day. This is early morning.
Jeff lining up his birdie putt,
There we go, Jeff.
and that's an amazing putt. Only 2 birdies on this hole for round 1, and that's one of them.
Wow.
Big putt. That's great. All right, this is going to be Kyle's bogey putt. All right. Kind of an up and down round so far for Kyle, but he's moving on. You want to get through these holes with as little damage. Unfortunate. Fortunate band hit for Chris. Now he's really got to dial down on this one. This putt's even bigger.
Yeah, like you said, this is survival mode right now.
The back 9 on this course, I think, is amazing. The whole course is awesome, but the back 9 you really feel like you can score. This front 9 is super tough.
Agreed.
I'll be happy with a bogey. I'd be happy with a double bogey. Good par there.
I won't tell you what I got on this hole.
All right, that's good to get through that one. Hole 5, 272. This one's kind of a breath of fresh air after those couple holes. Nice and straight downhill. What are you throwing here?
Yeah, we got a shorter hole downhill. I think you're going to see putters come out. Backhand putters right down the middle. Just have that straight glide down. Hope to get a little skip. There is a hill, though, so you don't want to shoot too far past that basket.
This is kind of a must-get birdie, right? You get through these hard holes, you need to get a birdie here.
A little turned over.
A little turned over for Jeff. There was slight wind in these woods, which is tricky. You don't really know where it's coming from. Keith gets over on this Rainmaker and unfortunately gets like a 200-foot kick to the right.
Oh, no.
You see that a lot. This is Bobby's Firefly, I believe. And this is looking nice.
Still a good shot, though.
Yep, kicks right to the middle. That'll putt. Chris trying to show us the line here, and this is looking lovely. Just got to check up, got to sit.
That is the line right there. But see, with this ice,
Unforgiving.
any other day, that would have stopped.
He'll still have a good putt there, but interesting out of Kyle here going standstill. He's going praxis on this one. What do you like about the standstill? Do you throw standstill on any of these?
Interesting, when I was coming to this tournament and playing this hole, I actually was using a standstill. Just the control factor is there. The run-up scares me when the fairway is gone.
For sure. Unfortunate roll there for Kyle. This is Jeff's upshot with that gator, and that's nice. Puts it close.
Ooh,
These discs
unfortunate
are
roll.
moving. These discs are moving quickly.
Yeah, story of the day.
You can use it to your advantage if you play it kind of short and let it run, or you go deep and unfortunately
It's all about strategy today.
for sure. All right, kind of a good kick there for Keith. That'll nestle up. Bobby with his birdie bid, just kind of looking to put it close. Feels like the scores are everywhere right now, but we still have a tight match going. Great bid out of Kyle there.
And Jeff tapping the chains.
His putter was dialed in all day, and that would have been a great shot.
Chris a little high, hits the ban, but it sticks.
Big putt for Keith. Fortunately, it's tough. Course has a lot of up and downs, right? A lot of elevation, a lot of low putts. It's a tough one.
Constantly going up and down, especially through the wooded holes.
There's dogs everywhere, dog walkers. You got people barking, dogs laughing.
This is a popular course for your average dog walker.
For sure. Yeah, so like I said, scores continue to kind of go all over the place, but we're moving. So hole 5 we're getting through. We're going to hole 6 and 7, which I think are some of the toughest holes. Kind of a lot to deal with.
Yeah, we're going to step up to our first par 4.
Little shout out to our sponsor, Ruane Law. Definitely check these guys out. They were nice enough to sponsor. Hey, they also disc golf. What's better than that?
Attorney at law disc golfer?
Can't beat it. That's going to bring us to hole 6, 446. Although this is short in distance, this hole is tough. This is our first par 4. Couple plays you can go here. A little turnover backhand. We do see a forehand on this hole. There's some interesting plays. What do you got?
I'm thinking backhand road runner, put it up high, and let that anhyzer glide all the way out to the right and hope that you hit middle fairway.
Love it. I think Bobby has a similar thought. A lot of these guys will do even roller plays, try and roll up the hill. And this has some good height. Unfortunately, hits an early tree.
Bobby throwing a star leopard.
Love the play. Chris, I know he throws a sidewinder on this hole, but this looks like something a little faster. Same kind of tree, unfortunately. So this is going to give us a look at this forehand play. Kyle throwing a halo destroyer through this gap that you don't even look at.
I never saw that gap.
Never saw that. And that had potential to be awesome. Unfortunately, got caught up, but still a better result than the backhand so far.
I like the strategy, though.
Jeff says, I'll stick to what I know. Keeps it nice and low.
This is what's scary, though. If that hyzer's out, you're back to the left side, down on the hill. You have to shoot all the way up now.
Yeah, a lot of work left to be done. Keith going to one of his night strikes here. Puts it high and just wants it to pan out. This is looking nice. If it doesn't hit anything, this will be great.
That's the shot.
Yeah. And super easy second shot if you can get there. Here's Chris's up shot. He's going with a forehand flick. It's a nice skip off that hill. And should be an up and down from there.
What's nice about hole 6 is the basket sits in a clearing.
You just got to get to that clearing. That's all.
Exactly.
There's that harp again from Kyle. A little kind of wide there, but he'll have a look. Here's Bobby, I think, lining up a Nova here. Just trying to put a little turn on it, a little glide.
And Bobby still has to get up the fairway from here.
Yeah, that looks like something a little faster, but good shot out of Bobby. We can see the elevation change here. So like you said, yeah, you don't want to hyzer out. You're going down. And unfortunately, Chris's disc was heading there. I think it nestled up.
And when you were on these steep hills, you could barely stand. It was so icy.
Yeah.
So it's impressive what these guys are doing right now.
Yep. That's the hidden element. That was a great shot from Jeff. We see this is where Chris ended up. Just trying to kind of put it close. Unfortunately, didn't get over the hill there. It's a tough hole for Chris. Keith with a putter out, just trying to get it up there.
It's a
Almost
soft
rings it up.
touch.
Yeah, great touch.
And you said that's a rainmaker?
That's the rainmaker. More like snowmaker.
Oh.
Good look out of Chris here. Just wants to get it close, kind of get through this hole. Score separator. Although it seems like it's a super short hole, you played aggressive, and this is where scores can add up. Bobby with a good look here.
You know, I thought that was going in. I felt it.
Every time Bobby pulls out that putter, you think it's going in. Great birdie out of Keith. Played that hole very smart. Made it look super easy.
It was that off the tee.
That's it. Good par out of Bobby. And great
All
birdie
right,
out of Jeff. Yeah, these guys are making these holes look easy. And in theory they are, but you got to beat the trees, right? You got to beat the elements.
And some of these guys are in sweatshirts. It's like 19 degrees out right now.
Yeah, it was freezing. All right, good par out of Kyle there. Here's Chris. He's going to tap in. Kind of a tough hole there. Takes that double bogey. He's got to move on. He could shake that off. Past champion. He's got this. Hole 7, 357. Another par 4 here. Again, short in distance, but check out this drone flight. We're going up the hill. We're going down the hill. We're going up another hill. And there's the basket.
Yeah, when you're playing this hole, right when you think you're at the top, you then realize, oh wait, I'm dropping back down and going back up again. Now with the ice in play, this makes it very tricky.
Makes it very, very tricky. Jeff going to that Destroyer Wraith combo. And I like the move that was happening. Unfortunately, he goes back down that hill.
Ooh, that's unfortunate.
That left hill is Dog Walker Paradise. Keith going to a Avery Destroyer here. And that's not a bad kick. You'd rather be right than left, unfortunately.
And I'm assuming these are nice flippy discs that these guys can pop up, get up that hill without playing that hyzer line too much.
Unfortunate kick for Bobby there. That was looking absolutely perfect. Kyle going back to that synapse he threw on hole 1. He's looking to turn this over right through this gap. And out of the hand, I thought this was absolutely perfect.
And a very similar forehand to hole 6.
Mm-hmm. A little too much air under it. I think he wanted to get that low with some more turn, but I like that idea a lot.
Chris going right up the middle. He's going to hyzer a little bit to the left.
Yeah, and this is where it gets scary because he's going down that hill now, which isn't bad. You know, it opens up down there a little bit.
I saw a lot of people throwing understable plastic up this just to take that left side out of the equation.
I like that idea. And Bobby gets turned right at the right time over the hill. That's great.
Yeah, that's a great shot right there.
Little birdie look. It's going to be a tough look, but he'll be there. Jeff pulling out a Firebird here, just kind of looking to get it up and over this hill. This is a total blind shot when you're down there.
I was going to say, hole 7, for the most part, is a blind shot to the basket, unless you're putting.
That's when you know it's blind, when these guys are whipping out hard forehands. That's actually a great shot out of Keith there. That's a pink FD. Great forehand. You see Chris throwing forehand here. Yeah, a lot of these kind of out-of-jail forehands that you and me live and die with, you know?
Yes. They're all a little bit off the fairway right now, so it's definitely making it harder for them right now.
Definitely. Great shot out of Jeff here. That was glidey.
Wow.
And nestled to perfection. Good stretch out of Kyle here going to that harp. Just wants to get it up in this kind of gathering right there. That's great. And it just sits.
Yeah, there's almost like a little creek that goes down there, so if you think to wedge the disc into there.
Chris hitting basket there. Yeah.
Like that.
Yep. Just a little collection area. Keith just looking to get it up there and let it sit, which it does.
Smart play.
Great shot. I think the difference between these guys and maybe us is they take their time, they really think about every shot, and they shake off the bad ones. I don't have that, you know?
Yeah, I had a rough night after this.
Chris lining up a nice putt here. Unfortunately, chains out. Bobby, he's playing smart. Great pars. You know, he knows the course. He knows how to par. If he gets a birdie, it's a bonus. Great par from Jeff there. Jeff kind of played all over that hole. Walk away with the par is great.
I'm surprised he got the par still.
Great birdie out of Kyle.
Excellent
Much needed
birdie, Kyle. And Keith with a par.
Yeah, a lot of shots going on there. You kind of forget who's shooting for what. Unfortunate bogey there for Chris. Good hole out of these guys. That's going to bring us to hole 8. Now I feel like we can finally breathe, right? It's opening up a little bit. 272. This is kind of a short forehand hole, par 3. What do you got?
Yeah, you drop the stress a little bit. Forehand, backhand. You could choose either option. Understable for your backhand, but these guys will have no problem with this hole.
Kyle going to the dad bod. Star Firebird here. And this is just lovely, folks.
Follow that fairway down all the way to the basket.
And that's money.
That is perfect.
Great shot. Jeff looking on something a little flippy here. Unfortunately, turns a little early. It sneaks through.
But he got through.
Good shot. Shout out to Matt Geffert here. Lone ace of the day on this hole.
Wow.
It's an awesome shot. Keith going back to this pink rock, which is a little flippy. Hits that tree. He'll have an up and down. This is Bobby's Atlas here. Dig the colors on this thing.
And look at the flip.
That's great. Little inside. He's kind of going to that. That's a short basket there. But he'll have a look.
Yeah.
And Chris, similar to Jeff, just kind of a little inside here. Early turn. Not bad. This is Keith's zone. He's going with a little upshot here. And this is how you do it, guys. Just kiss the pole.
Results.
Similar shot out of Chris here. Just want to kind of get it up, get it nestled, and avoid the dogs walking in the background. Big birdie putt here from Jeff. And that's great.
Wow. And was there dog walkers right at that point?
Always. But great shot out of Jeff. We had to stop filming a bunch of times for dogs. But that's okay. You know, it's a park. We get it. But the ability to turn it back on, that's what makes these guys pros. Great putt.
Bobby parking it.
And Kyle would really like a birdie here. Yeah. Great catch by the chains
birdie.
there. Great catch. Couple tap-ins here.
No bogeys for 8, though.
No bogeys for 8. I really like this hole. Just kind of, like I said, opens it back up. Kind of change of scenery. You can go forehand, and everything kind of plays. It's going to bring us to hole 9, 329, par 3. Definitely one of the signature holes on this course. What do you got here?
Yeah, I would say this is the iconic hole for Cranbury Park, and you want to go straight down that fairway. It's going to break off a little bit to the right. Once again, backhand or forehand. I think it's up to you and what disc option you have.
Kyle going to the waffle harp standstill. Just want to get around that tree, which he does. That's going to hyzer out, and that's how you do it, folks.
He just threw a harp 329 feet. It's awesome.
So that's a harp, and now we have a look at a Firebird. Jeff kind of turns this over, looking for a big flare.
I like that play.
And that'll work too. Unfortunately, it skips kind of far bass, so
Yeah.
2 plays here, and then Keith's going to show us this zone play. Starts a little wide, unfortunately, hits that tree.
Yeah, the main part with this hole is you just want to be close enough to that rock because it's a death putt no matter what.
For sure. Bobby going with a high Nova here. Hits that early tree.
And Chris trying to play a flex line. Come back with a skip.
Yeah, that's okay down there. It does roll away, but
Yeah, it gets steep after the basket. It with the ice can take that disc away.
I'd much rather putt from down there than in front, and knowing that roll away is back there, though. That's tough. I think that nestled okay for Keith. He'll take that. Bobby just looking to kind of put it on the rocks and puts on a clinic on how to do that.
Yeah, I like that play. It's safe. You know, you're not taking that hill.
You're
into
not running that
perspective.
putt unless
No.
you're a crazy person. 'Cause that's a tough one.
Some of these guys are crazy.
Even this putt scares me, but Keith is going to dial us in. Leaves it a little low, unfortunately.
It's okay. I like it, though, because you're just going to sit in the rocks there.
Yep. Better low than high.
Yeah, behind the basket where the tree is, a tree comes through the rocks there, so it actually creates a hole.
Another birdie there for Jeff, and he's cooking. Solid par from Bobby there. The rest of these guys are going to tap out. Really good hole. I like this for the 9th hole. Kind of a good move into the back.
Agreed. Yeah, it's a nice way to end the front 9.
Great birdie out of Kyle there. So, yeah, really up and down checking out the scores. We had a lot of movement throughout these holes and a lot of great play, a couple of bad kicks.
Yeah, Kyle was jumping around a little bit, but it seems like he's found that flow and continuing putting the birdies up.
Jeff Cahill after 9 up top, -3. Kyle -2. Matt Geffer with that ace is up at -2. We have a couple guys that are kind of right around Jeff, but Jeff is heating up. Thanks for checking out the front 9, guys. Make sure you check out the back 9, and we'll see you in the back 9.